Hi, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of our two-part series on SaaS spend management. I'm your host, Shannon Matthews, and for this video, we have Kylie Arnold, our resident accountant and subject matter expert, back to talk to us this time about SaaS spend management software and how it will benefit you as the accountant. Before we get started, in case people missed your intro in the first video, Kylie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, thanks for having me back, Shannon. Yeah, so I started my career in public accounting. I was there for a couple of years and then ended up going into industry accounting for a number of different industries, including manufacturing, healthcare, and transportation. In those industries, I've held various accounting roles, accounting manager, assistant controller, that kind of thing, for about 20 years before I pivoted over to marketing role in Vicksburg. So I have a little bit of experience when it comes to all things accounting.
Great. Well, we are glad to have you. So before I ask the first question, I just wanted to share this quote from one of our case studies on our SaaS spend management solution, StackShine. And for those who haven't heard of StackShine, we'll share the link in the description for you to check out. So the quote says, "I know up to half my software spend is wasted. I just don't know which half." And I just thought that really resonated well with what we're talking about today as Kylie talks to us about how a SaaS spend management solution can help uncover wasted spend, among many other things, and what to look for when you're searching for a solution. And with that, Kylie, my first question for you is, how can a SaaS spend management platform or solution help the accounting and finance department?
Sure. So to help your organization cut costs, you have to first identify those costs, assign the owners and users. Many organizations are doing that now with spreadsheets and emails. As soon as that spreadsheet is built, all of the software applications being used or added, it might be obsolete. You have people leaving the company, you have people switching roles, you even have new software being added. So as SaaS spend management software is an application that can track and monitor your software subscriptions and licenses, monitor who is using what and how much it costs, when does it renew, when cash payments are due, but it does some of that automatically through the system. The idea is to replace the outdated spreadsheet model with a platform that can automate some of your software contract management functions. So really, similarly to what we found with leases, your organization likely has software contracts with multiple folks. Maybe IT has a bunch of contracts, but then maybe also engineering, marketing, revenue, or operations. A SaaS spend management platform is a way to centralize this data to get visibility to the spend. Again, you can't really monitor or manage or even cut or reduce what you can't see. So once all your software subscription information is in one place, it becomes much easier to see who's spending what, pull that information for any budgeting or forecasting you need to do. One other nice thing about this would be if you or your finance department are closely monitoring any cash flows, being able to forecast when that next larger contract renewal payment is due would be extremely helpful. So the other data a SaaS management tool can provide is your license usage information. How many licenses per application do you have? Which ones are assigned? What is the cost per license? And then, if they're assigned, are they being used or are they just kind of sitting idle? This is data that is invaluable in any cost reduction or cutting exercises that you're doing, or even to help IT and the business fully understand where your resources are being used and then where they may be sitting idle. Armed with this information, each software owner can make data-driven decisions about contract renewals and negotiations.
Great. Well, for those out there looking for a solution to manage their SaaS spend, what would you say are the top components they should consider?
The number one feature to look for would be what we were talking about in that previous slide, a centralized listing of all your SaaS contracts and licenses. Creating and maintaining a list of all the software subscriptions used across the organization, including details such as vendor management, contract terms, and costs. Then, off of that centralized listing, a couple of other functionalities would be useful. Accountants are going to find value in expense tracking features that allow for various analysis and any kind of reporting on spending. Cost allocation also allows accounting to have a clear view of which costs are assigned to what departments, projects, or cost centers, providing the ability to partner with finance and also across the organization to build accurate budgets and forecasts. Management is a feature that's going to help with tracking your contract terms, those renewal dates, and pricing details. Some solutions, again, may also combine the contract management and expense tracking features so they're able to efficiently forecast any cash outflows important to those organizations who are trying to manage their cash really closely. So secondary to those expense tracking, cost allocation, and contract management features are the license management features. This is something to the extent of like automatic detection of your software applications and licenses, utilization tracking of both who is using and then what they're using can help really drive optimization and compliance. Visibility into actual license usage leads to identifying cost savings or redundant or underutilized subscriptions, and then also can help ensure compliance with any company policies or contractual obligations, so therefore you can avoid fees or any additional potential costs.
Great, well that was super helpful. Thank you so much, Kylie. And that wraps up the second video in our two-part SaaS Spend series. If you missed part one, we'll put the link to the video in the description for you to watch. And in the meantime, please stay tuned for more videos, webinars, podcasts, blogs, and other various forms of content as we talk more about SaaS spend management and how you can get a handle on your software subscriptions. Thank you.